Ian, how on earth didn't you win that game in the end? You had so many chances and so much control for basically the entirety of it.
Yeah, um, I think it's the best 45 I think we've played. We have one mistake that leads to a goal for them, but other than that, I thought we were fantastic against 11 as well. They pressed high, we went straight through it. We missed some big chances. We missed an open goal, 2, 3 more after that. And in the second half, I think we've hit the post twice, the bar once. Listen, it's not easy to play against 10 men. We've seen that before, but after the red card, they don't register a single attempt anywhere near our goal. I think we control the entire game. The only thing is we don't finish the chance. But I thought the performance level of the players was high, very high. We just have to, I have to give credit to Halifax in the second half. They defend with everything. They defend the box immensely well. The keeper was excellent, and they a lot of block shots and moments like that you need when you've got 10 men, and they need a little bit of fortune. I think they had a little bit of fortune with a few of our chances that we don't take. On another day, that can be 5 goals. So disappointing that we don't take the 3 points, but I also know, again, against a good team, even with 11, performance level was very high. And we have to focus on just replicating that level of performance again.
How do you balance those emotions off of being overall happy with the performance, but I'm sure very, very frustrated that you weren't able to take one of those chances?
Yeah, but I mean, you consider like Torquay earlier in the season, they had an early red card against us, and we really didn't create much against their kind of low block, and we didn't open them up. We opened them up a lot today. It was just that little bit of composure in front of the goal. We were just getting a little bit anxious to finish them off, and we didn't quite get there, but we consistently created huge chances, so the game's done. It's a point. It's disappointing not to take 3, but I think we have to reflect a lot on the performance.
Is it 2 points dropped in a sense?
Yeah, of course, because they go down to 10 men. I think we play excellent, and if when you're playing like that, you want to win games. You want to win games when you're playing well, but we don't. We have to give Halifax some credit for how they handle the second half. Of course, they had a little gamesmanship in there, and I would do exactly the same if I was down to 10 men. It was kill the clock and play smart, and that's what they have to do to get their point. They did that, but I'm pleased with my players.
You must still feel like you owe this lot one from what happened earlier in the season, and they celebrate that point with such glee at the end.
Yeah, that's okay. There's a long way to go in the season, a lot of points. They can celebrate the points, no problem at all. We're disappointed, but like I say, I reflected in there with the players and said that there was a lot of good performances in there. Certainly in the first half, I thought we were fabulous. The crowd got behind us. The crowd was immense, pushing us. When I think right from the start, we went after the game, and they got the goal a bit against the run of play, and then we just attacked them. And I just thought the crowd was fabulous. They got behind us, they pushed us, and even in the second half, the crowd didn't get frustrated, and I think that helped us, because then we kept plugging away, and I think, of course, in the end everybody's disappointed we don't take the points, but yeah.
I'm not necessarily sure this is on you, because you can't go out there and stick the ball in the back of the net. All the patterns are there to create these chances. They just need to be turned in, but I just wonder whether or not these are the sort of nights where, if you're going to go on and finish first in this league, and there is only that one automatic promotion spot, these are the nights where you get all 3.
Yeah, maybe. There's a long way to go. Stockport are excellent, and they're ahead at the moment, and there's ground to catch up. We know that, and yeah, we need to maximise every game that we can if we want to win the league. But I've kind of avoided looking too much at the league table and focus a little bit more on points per game, and try to keep that high, because we know if that's high towards the end of the season, we'll be up and around it. And I think that we're in a good. Since the loss against Grimsby, I think we've come into good form. If you consider Barnet, Eastleigh, Halifax in the cup, and then this game tonight, I think the performance level's high, and we just need to focus on replicating that.
I think we all saw that how high the performance level was this evening. Apart from perhaps the finishing, is it a particularly tough sell to your players in that changing room tonight and in the coming days to just keep doing what they're doing, just stick the shooting boots on instead?
Yeah, maybe. I thought that we'll probably reflect more on the first half while there was 11v11, because I think we did a lot of good stuff there. Once again, I thought Jayden and Cal were outstanding down this right hand side, and as a result they have a red card, because they were struggling to live with what we were doing. I thought Eli's goal's fabulous coming in, he looks a threat. So loads of good bits, loads of things. I think we can, when you got emotion, you get disappointed with the end result and that you don't capitalise on that, but I think as we calm down we'll see that there was many good things.
Zach Brunt, okay, it looked a really nasty one against possibly the biggest player in the National League.
I know, I said to him, if you're going to tackle, don't tackle him. He's massive, and he ran in, it was like hitting a wall, but he's okay. I think he just was a bit dizzy, and it was safer to get him off and get Vinny on.
And just finally then, leave us with your thoughts on Eli. Sam, he's the signing that you always had in the camp anyway, and another night where he just makes things happen.
Yeah, he was fantastic. He made a lot of good decisions. I think that's the biggest thing for me, is that he's developed his decision making on what to do and when, and it's a brilliant goal. He looked a threat all night. He was struggling a little bit. I know the fans didn't want him off. I heard that, but he signalled to the bench that he was really feeling his hamstring, and we didn't want to push that. I knew there'd be a lot of added time, and another 10 minutes or so, and maybe he's not available at the weekend. So we had to just get him off. But I thought he was brilliant.